Jim Haxa here. Well, my name is pretty awesome, right? But today, we're diving into one of the trickiest games on Roblox. It's called I Wanna Try This Game, and trust me, it will test your skills. This game is what's known as a rage game. That means it's designed to be super hard. You will probably fall, a lot. You might get zapped, a lot. But that's all part of the fun. The feeling you get when you finally beat a level is just the best. So, grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's figure out how to conquer this epic challenge together. It's going to be an adventure, that's for sure. So, what's the big deal about this game? Well, it's an obby, but not like any other obby you've played before. An obby is an obstacle course. In this one, every jump, every step, and every move has to be perfect. The game is filled with hidden traps and surprising challenges that will catch you off guard. 1 minute you're happily hopping along, and the next, bam! A hidden spike appears out of nowhere. It's all about learning from your mistakes. Every time you get defeated, you learn a little bit more about the level. You start to remember where the tricky parts are, and that's the first step to becoming a master. The main goal is simple. Get your little Roblox character from the start of the level to the finish line. Sounds easy, right? Well, the creators of this game are super clever. They've designed each stage to look simple at first glance, but as you start to move, you'll discover all the secrets. You'll need quick reflexes and a lot of patience. It's not a race against other players. It's a race against the game itself. You are your only competition, and your biggest goal is to just keep trying no matter how many times you have to respawn. It's a journey of trial and error, and we're going to get through it. Don't worry if you feel like you're not good at it right away. Nobody is. Even the best players have spent hours and hours practicing. The key is to have fun with it. Laugh when you get launched across the map by a surprise spring. Cheer when you finally make that one impossible jump. This game is all about the experience. It's about pushing your limits and seeing what you can do. So let's get into the mindset of a champion. We're not going to give up. We're going to learn, we're going to practice, and we are going to beat this game. Ready? Let's go! All right, let's talk about the obstacles. What are these crazy things that are trying to stop us? Well, there are a few main types of traps you'll see all the time. First up, we have the classic disappearing blocks. You'll see a path of platforms that look perfectly safe, but as soon as you jump on one, poof, it vanishes. You have to be quick and keep moving. Sometimes you have to memorize the pattern of which blocks are safe and which ones are not. It's like a super high-stakes memory game, but with more falling into the void. Next on our list of devious traps are the hidden spikes. These are the worst. You'll be walking on what looks like a normal, solid floor. Everything seems fine. You're feeling confident. Then, out of nowhere, spikes shoot up from the ground and send you right back to the start. The trick with these is to watch carefully. Sometimes you can see a tiny change in the floor's color or texture. Or maybe you just have to take a leap of faith and jump over certain spots. It's all about being suspicious of everything. Never trust a plain-looking floor. Then we have the dreaded laser beams. These are bright, flashy, and you definitely don't want to touch them. They can move back and forth, or they might turn on and off in a pattern. To beat them, you need to work on your timing. Watch the laser's movement for a little bit before you try to pass. Figure out its rhythm. When you see your opening, you have to go for it without hesitating. Sometimes you have to run, sometimes you have to jump, and sometimes you just have to wait for the perfect moment. Patience is your best friend when lasers are involved. Finally, let's not forget about the moving platforms and conveyor belts. These will try to push you off into oblivion. The moving platforms require perfect jump timing. You have to leap just as the platform is reaching its closest point to you. The conveyor belts are even trickier. They'll either speed you up or slow you down, messing up your jumps. To beat these, you often have to jump in the opposite direction that the belt is moving you. It feels weird, but it helps you control your landing. It's a bit like trying to walk up a down escalator. Okay, team, let's walk through a tricky part of the game. I'm thinking of a level that has a little bit of everything. Imagine this. You start on a small platform. In front of you is a series of green blocks. But wait, we know about these. Some of them are probably going to disappear. The first step is to not rush in. Just take a moment. The safe path is usually not the straightest one. Let's try jumping to the block on the far right first. It's a bit of a longer jump, but it often leads to the solid ground you need. Remember to get a running start. So we made it to the right side block. Nice one. Now from here we can see the next part of the puzzle. There's a single block straight ahead, and then 2 more to the left. The one straight ahead looks a bit too easy, doesn't it? That's a classic trap. Let's ignore that one for now. Instead, we'll aim for the block that is furthest to the left. It looks like a really difficult jump, but these are often the ones that the game designers expect you to avoid. By doing the unexpected, we can sometimes outsmart the game itself. Let's take a big leap and see what happens. Yes, we landed it. We're on the far left block and it's stable. From here, we can see the final platform with the checkpoint flag. But there's one more obstacle in our way, a moving laser beam sweeping back and forth between us and the goal. This is where we need to use our timing skills. Don't panic and jump right away. Watch the laser. See how it moves from left to right? Pauses for a second and then moves back. The best time to jump is right after it has started moving away from you. This gives you the most time to land safely before it comes back. Okay, deep breath. The laser just passed us, moving to the right. Now, go, go, go. Make the jump. And we made it. Checkpoint reached. High fives all around. See? We did it by being careful, thinking about the traps, and timing our moves perfectly. Every level in this game is like a little puzzle. You just have to look for the clues and not be afraid to try a weird-looking path. Breaking it down into small steps like this makes even the hardest-looking levels feel so much more manageable. That feeling of success is what it's all about. Now that we've beaten a level, let's talk about some general tips to help you become a pro at I Wanna Try This Game. My number 1 tip is to take breaks. Seriously, when you get stuck on a part and keep failing over and over, you can get really frustrated. That's when you start making silly mistakes. If you feel the rage building up, just step away from the computer for a few minutes. Go get a drink of water, stretch your legs, and then come back with a clear head. You'll be surprised how much easier it seems when you're feeling calm. Another great tip is to watch other players. If you're really stuck, there's no shame in seeing how someone else did it. You can watch videos of people completing the level, or even just watch other players in your server. Pay attention to the paths they take and the timing of their jumps. You might see a secret shortcut or a strategy you never would have thought of on your own. You don't have to copy them exactly, but it can give you some amazing ideas for how to tackle a difficult spot. It's all about learning and gathering information. Practice makes perfect. This is so true for a game like this. Don't just focus on beating the next level. Go back and replay the levels you've already completed. Try to beat them faster. Try to do it without failing once. This helps you get really good at the basic movements like long jumps, wraparound jumps, and timing. The better you are at controlling your character, the easier the new, harder levels will become. Think of it like training. Each practice run makes your skills stronger for the bigger challenges that are waiting for you down the road. Finally, and this is the most important thing, never give up. This game is hard. It's supposed to be. You will fail hundreds, maybe even thousands of times. But every single attempt is progress. Every time you respawn, you have another chance to get it right. Celebrate the small victories, like getting past one new trap or making it a little bit further than before. Remember that it's just a game, and the goal is to have fun and challenge yourself. You have the skill and the patience to do this. I believe in you. Now get back in there and show that game who's boss. Jim Haxa out.